Hi and welcome to the homepage of Phet Interactive Simulation, a product of University of Colorado at Boulder that contains hundreds or more interactive computer simulation for science and math. For today, I will give you a tutorial how to use Phet simulation in your teaching. To explore this, I want all of you to click our sim button to start our journey in Phet simulation. And now we have at the simulation pages. So you can see at here there are a lot of simulation at here. So to make it easier you to find the simulation that you want, you can choose filter button to make it easy. And now I want to all of you to focus at the left corner of our tab. So at here you can see we have subject. So at here we can choose a various type of subject in the Phet simulation. So at here we have physics, maths, chemistry, earth and space, and also biology. And for today, I will focus on the physics simulation to all of you. And then at here, local. Local mean language. So you can choose any language in the world that suits on your region to help you to understand the simulation in easy way. And then at here we have inclusive features. Inclusive features allow you to configure the simulation so that you can meet the needs of disabled students. And then at here we have compatibility. Compatibility is very important, especially for HTML5 that I would suggest to all of you to choose, because HTML is the format that allows the simulation to run in any web. That means that you can use it on any Mac, Windows, Chromebook or iPad that you have. And then we go to grade level. At here we have 4 types of grade. So first, elementary school. So elementary school, it will show the result of 31 physics simulation at here. And then what's about a middle school? Middle school will show about a 65 result of physics simulation. And for high school, we have 97 results. And then we also have university grade that consists of 105 results. Well, to explore one in greater depth, let's pick Energy Skate Park at here. Why? Because Energy Skate Park is a particularly popular simulation among the teachers because it shows the easy simulation to introduce to the student how to use any simulation in this Phet website. So now let's go we explore our simulation. Now we at Energy Skate Park simulation, and every simulation have its own web. So of course it's where we would initiate by just clicking the middle button at here to enter the simulation. But now I want to focus about this type of button which consists of 5, and the above button is really help the teacher. Why I would say that? Because at here it will show the topics of the simulation consists, so it will help you to teach the student better. And then what about a sample learning goal? It will give you a learning goal that you student will achieve later on this simulation. We have inclusive features and system requirement, just like what I mentioned earlier about HTML5. So this simulation can run on iPad, Chromebook, PC, Macs, and Linux system. So next we have a teaching resources. So at here it will give teacher tips and also the alignment of document. So this simulation is the level of middle school and the high school, but also you can use this simulation not just at the physics education, you can also use it in biology, Earth and Space and Chemistry Education also. And then we have activities. So now it's loading at here. Let's give it. And then you can see at here the menu about the activity that you can use in our simulation. And then have translation, so you can change the language of our simulation used to help you understand the physics. And then you have a credit function. So that's all. Now let's go, we start our simulation. Now, Energy Skate Park is now loaded. At here, we have 4 different modules. And first we have intro module. And next we have measure module, where the numbers and unit of signs are introduced. And next module we have graph module. Graph module where we can see the variable change visually. And last module we have is playground, which is playground is the most probably everyone favorite. And then I will show you why it's become everyone favorite later. So let's go through with intro module first. Now we at the Energy Skate Park. Of course, we have our skateboarders and our skateboard track. So can you imagine what will happen when I put the skateboarder here? So it will move in. And also when we click the energy tab at here, you can see the changes of kinetic energy and also the potential energy at here. So we not start with this track, so we can try another track. You can choose at here. So just like a camel hump track. So I will put our skateboarder at here. And then we can also change to the hula de loop track. So same, I will start our skateboarder at here. So you can see the change of kinetic potential energy. Here also you can change our character of the skateboarder such as boy and also animals such as cat and dog. So I would rather to choose a boy at here. So we can change the size of our skaters. When now you can see here a big boy and now we have a small boy. So it can help the student see does the weight or mass change the physics of potential and kinetic energy at here. And then we can also change the friction in the simulation. So we can track the thermal energy that change at here. And also back to normal. So I will put our skateboard at here back. And then what's about gravity? So for gravity setting, you can create a skateboarder park going to the moon or Mars, such as this. I will put a lot of gravity and then this will happen. And when I decrease the gravity, this will happen. Yeah, it's so slow at here. So it will help the student to understand the concept of physics at here. So next we will move to another module. Let's take a look at the measure. So measure at here, it will give us a sensor. So first we place our skater at here and then we take the sensor that will provide in the simulation and we place it on our track of the skateboard. So at here we can see the actual numbers and units of energy, height and speed in this measure module. Now we go to the third module that we have in the simulation, which is a graph module. So with graph, there's number but in graphical form. So first I change our skateboard skater. So I will start at here. So as you can see, the yellow line show the total of energy stay constant, while the total kinetic energy and potential energy vacillate according to the position of the skater. So that's the function of graph module. Go to the fourth module that have in this simulation and why it became the everyone favorite, because at here you can create your own skateboard track. So as you can see at here, put just like this and then we put our skateboard there and here. So what will happen? So not about just like that, so we can change our shut also. So we put like here and we try to do a camel hook. So we see what will happen to our skateboarder here. Sorry, now we put it here. So it can't go higher, so we change our trajectory of skateboarder and our track. So this will happen. So it will go more faster, and now our skateboarder are default. Other one, when we decrease the mass of our skater and we decrease our gravity but we increase our friction, and we see the difference at here. So we can see the difference between the three types of the skater that we when we change in playground mode. So to summarize our tutorial session about how to use Phet simulation in our teaching session, so I would say it's a lot of fun because this simulation, especially energy skate park, is focused on the specific science topic of kinetic and potential energy with a little bit of thermal energy. Each of the simulation focus on specific science topic allows our students to learn by hands-on experiment where they can change the variable, and they got not only an intuitive feel, but you can change the module also, just like a measure module that you can display the numeric information for calculation. And then we have also a graph module for visual understanding. I hope all the viewers that watching this tutorial get to try the Phet interactive simulation. I think you and your student will really love them. So that's all for my tutorial session. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.